Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Virgo, as always, this is just going to be a general tarot forecast for the month of October. If it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. So, as I am shuffling the cards, I'd like to invite you to please check out the Intuitive Clarity Candle Boutique. I have posted a coupon code below for exclusively for my YouTube subscribers and viewers. So you are welcome to take advantage of a discount to try out the new all natural candles. All right, with that being said, Virgo, let's see what we have going on for you for the month of October. And of course, I'll do numerology, clarification. I use several decks to get that done. All right, Virgo, October. Fabulous. All right, let's do some numerology here. 9. Okay, Virgo. You're going into a 9 energy for the month of October. So 9s are about endings, but you can't have new beginnings often without some endings, right? That's how new beginnings start. So can be a little sketchy sometimes, but actually doesn't look too much like it will be. So let's do some clarification. Just keep in mind that endings can go both ways. It can also be quite positive. It could be, the end of paying off your mortgage. It could be, ending things that, you have been working towards in order to end them. It can be retirement. It can be positive. So let's see what we got going on here, Virgo. Interesting. All right, Virgo. It looks like week 1, I do get the moon card. Okay, and I did get it reversed. This is out of the deck that I created called the Fairy's Journey, which is also in the boutique. All right, you can use the coupon code. All right, so I got it reversed. When it is straight up, Virgo, it is things aren't necessarily as they appear to be. When it's reversed, it's things are actually starting to come out. All right. So if there was anything hidden from you or you were hiding anything, it appears this first week, it might finally start to come to the surface. With my moon card as a clarification, and we'll do more clarification cards, of course, it's a good omen. All right. And it's interesting, I get 2 moons, a moon on top of a moon. So it could be with the new moon coming in or coming off of, the new moon. It does appear as if it's a good thing that some things are finally starting to come to the surface for you on week 1. Week 2, I get my 6 of Pentacles. All right. And on top of that, I get my watchful eye. Okay. My 6 of Pentacles can be alone. It's my charity card as well. But it also can be more money coming to you. Are you giving out more money? My watchful eye is someone paying attention to you. So there is someone paying attention here. So if this is about work, the powers that be could be noticing, you and deciding that you deserve some more money here the second week, which is great. Or it could also be, if it is about work, someone notices you and decides to offer you a job that pays more money that second week. Okay, so remember we talked about endings. So you might be ending where you currently create your money and going into something new. All right, and getting a new offer. All right. Week 3, I do get the World. All right, that's her straight up. I got it reversed. So the World is all about changes. Okay. It is kind of a rite of passage too. So it would be like if you were leaving, you're finally graduating college and going off to start your new career, but it is reversed. And I do get the anchor, which is reversed as well. It's usually something that's been going on for a long time. Because I have these two together and they're reversed, this is new. This has not been, it's not done yet. All right. So even though you might feel like you're ready to start a new venture or move on to the next phase of your life, it might not quite be the proper time this third week, not quite yet, but that's okay because there still might be some things that you still need to learn. Nothing wrong with that. So instead of forging forward, you might want to, take a bit of a step back and look and see what else might still need to be done before you're able to do that. Not a big deal. Virgos are very cautious anyway, so they tend to have a hard time just jumping into something. Um, so they procrastinate a bit, and it's for the best when it, with the Virgo, it really is because they do tend to overthink things, and sometimes they'll stop their own self, from moving forward because you overthought it for too long. Okay. So we'll do more clarification there. On the fourth week, I do get the Hermit. All right, which is introspection. It is also looking inward. It's looking inward. It can be being a hermit, not getting out there. And I get it reversed. And on top of that, I get a sudden surprise. Okay, so with my lightning bolt. So it could be here that you start to push yourself forward. Okay, you start to push yourself out there in more of a forceful way. All right, so you're not overthinking something. You're kind of doing it quickly. All right, you're making quicker decisions, on the moment decisions this fourth week. All right. We're going to do clarification though and see what that's all about. What cards do I want to use? Oh, what's calling to me? These guys. Let's look at these guys. Someone's definitely paying attention to you that second week and wanting to offer you more money or more opportunity. If it is about a loan that you were trying to get, someone is looking really hard into that for you, so that's great. And that first week, it looks like some things are starting to come out that are good. It could be information, it could be some things start to appear that is a good omen. I also want you to pay attention to your dreams on that first week. I think that's quite important, because you might be getting some messages while you're dreaming. Write it down, journal it, if you do such a thing. All right. And that fourth week, you could just be surprising yourself, by getting out there more, making decisions faster, or the people around you. You could, just come out with some things that you had been noticing, things you had been keeping quiet about, and that fourth week you might just kind of give somebody a bolt, right? A lightning bolt of surprise. Week 3 does look like it's you're kind of slowing some things down, which is it's so typical of Virgo. All right, let's keep going. Yep. Okay. So on week 1, I get the full reverse. Now, when it's straight up, it is starting a new journey. kind of throwing your cares, behind you, not, just going forward, starting that new journey. Um, it can also be acting quite foolish. It's reversed, so it's more calculated. All right. So the information that you are receiving are the feelings, the gut feeling that you might be receiving. I need you to pay attention to it, and not forge ahead foolishly. Okay, because I need you to be a little bit. I need you to be a Virgo and be a little bit more calculating with the information and moving forward with something. Okay. And just pay attention to your gut feeling this first week. I cannot tell you that more. On week 2, I get a resting period. Okay. Almost a relief. All right. So here we're getting someone's paying attention and offering you something here financially, or I do believe this is financial. So you actually get to rest. Okay, so if you were trying to get a loan, a grant, whatever, I believe this happens that second week, which allows you to rest a little bit. Okay. So this is good because it takes a lot off your mind. There's a big relief, I feel, this second week. Week 3, I get my 9 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. And not being able to go into the second phase. So, or the next phase. So, not being able to go into that next phase might have something to do with you not having everything you need to do. Yeah, remember I said Virgos are really good at this. They're good at with their logic and sometimes overthinking things. But you also, and they worry, you also might be worried that you don't have everything that it takes in order to go to that next phase. That's fine. Here again, it's time to take a break anyway, so that's fine. On week 4, I get my 2 of Wands reversed. So there's a partnership that I believe you are going to put a bit of a lightning bolt into. You might just finally say what you've been wanting to say that 4th week, okay? And it might shock some folks. It happens. You might need to say it. You could have been you might have been looking into this for a while, and you finally decided, you know what, had enough. I'm just gonna put a shock in the system and change some things up within this partnership, whatever that might be. It could be career, it can be friendship, it can be a love partnership. This being wands, I feel it's more of a career or friendship type of thing, a social type of thing. So you might be throwing a shock into that partnership. It's probably well needed. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it because Virgos tend to hold their tongue until they just can't anymore. So it's probably well needed and for the best. Let me go ahead and do some more clarification here, Virgo. That first week, there could be some foolishness too that causes you to think about this for the whole month. And then that 4th week, especially with my Fool being reversed and things coming out, some foolishness coming out. It could be that you think about this that whole month, and then that last week, you're like, done, so sorry, done, this is what I actually think. Good for you. But there's definitely a break coming for you on the second week. And I do believe it's a financial break, and it's someone who has been paying attention to you and realizes that you can either get the loan, you can get the raise, whatever, but it's a big relief that second week. Hmm. Okay. So I get the gentleman on week 1, which is a masculine energy. Definitely pay attention to your dreams. And if there's a masculine energy within your dreams, I believe they're trying to give you a message, okay? Um, about you not being able to necessarily start a new journey, not quite yet. I believe there's still some information that you need to acquire before you're ready to move forward. This guy oftentimes can be a banker if this isn't like a past loved one trying to talk to you in your dreams. This can be a banker or someone in management, someone in charge. So it could be that you just don't have enough information yet, or you haven't spoken to the right person yet. But I believe that by the end of that first week, you actually get in touch with the correct person, with someone who has integrity. Okay, so just I really want you to pay attention to your dreams. But if it's not about that, then I do believe that it finally comes to surface who this person finally surfaces, and is a big help as far as allowing you to move forward onto a new journey. That's fabulous. And week 2, I get the mice. Okay. There's still some things you worry about. Even though you should be relaxing, okay? I believe week 2, there's still a few things that you might be worried about. You might be worried whether or not it's enough money, or it's enough backing for what it is that you're trying to start, okay? So it does appear that even though you should be relaxing, kind of resting on your laurels, I think you're still kind of worried about what's going on behind the scenes. I really don't want you to do that. I want you to take a break, okay? If you have an opportunity to take some time off work, if this is about work, if you have an opportunity to take some time off work, do it. Take a break. Don't worry about what's going on, when you're not there. Don't worry about it. You can pick it up when you get back to work, okay? Week 3, I do get the birds, which is usually about, what other people are thinking, what other people are saying. There again, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the gossip. Doesn't matter. Don't let that keep you from forging ahead. However, remember I said you might feel like you don't have everything that it takes. Don't let other people tell you that. All right? If you're trying to move on to a new phase in your life, don't let what other people's opinions dictate to you. That's the message I'm getting this third week. It's not important. What's important is what makes you happy, what feeds your soul. Okay? These folks might just be jealous or might not want to see you succeed. It's not that they don't love you, but sometimes, even your closest friends tend to maybe not want you to move forward, okay, without them. All right. Because it makes them think about, well, gosh, I haven't done this yet. Why are they getting to do that when I've been working so hard and I haven't been able to do that yet? So don't worry about what they think. Don't worry about what they say. It doesn't matter. This is your life. This is your world. Okay. You can create whatever you want. All right. But definitely take some time out here this third week, and make sure you have all your ducks in a row, is what I want to tell you that third week. And then I get loyalty on the fourth week, on top of the partnership, right? On top of the sudden surprise. Okay. So this has definitely been a partnership that you have been loyal to. All right. Or there has been loyalty in the past or up until this point. However, I believe there's just some things that you've been seeing that you are not happy about. So you're going to throw a shock into the system. That's fine. Um, you know, it doesn't mean that the partnership falls apart. Not at all. I believe there's a loyalty here. It's not going to tear down the partnership if you decide to change up the rules and how you play the game within the partnership. Okay. If you need to do something better for yourself, don't worry about that, Virgo. There's so much loyalty within this partnership. I don't believe you can break it down just because you throw a sudden shocker into it. I don't think that's it at all. I just think perhaps you've been sitting back watching, listening, thinking, and you just finally, this is how I feel. This is what I need. Still love you, still love you, but this is what I need for me. And the partnership is quite strong. So it's not going to break it down. It's actually just going to make it stronger, I believe, when you do this, because I do get the loyalty card straight up. So it actually becomes a positive within this partnership. If there has been some chaos or something, where you've been bickering, you haven't necessarily been getting along well. I believe the sudden shock actually makes the partnership even stronger, which is positive and fabulous. So overall, the energy of the month of October, Virgo, is quite positive. There's some ups and downs, but most of it is for the best. Um, you are like ready to go into a new phase in your life. Don't let other folks stop you from doing that. Okay? You need to do you, Virgo. So let me do three more cards and see how you're feeling going into the month of November. And then we shall be done. Wow. Huh. Okay. I get the moon reversed again going into the month of November. You still feel like there's still some things that need to be discovered. All right. But it's kind of slow with my Knight of Wands. All right, reversed. Okay. And, I truly do believe this is around career or social, is what I'm catching. There is new information coming though at the end, okay? And also this could have turned your world upside down with some information that you just acquired in the month of October. So you still might be feeling a little out of sorts with my moon being reversed, but some things are starting to come to the surface for you. And the information is there, you just kind of need to sift through it. And so you might still be using your logic going into the month of November, trying to sort through this information that you got in October, or the new mental clarity that you got in October. I do believe going into November, you're still kind of sifting through that, which is good, because it gives you a better perspective. So you're actually doing the right thing going into the month of November. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I did reading them for you. Always like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Any questions, definitely email me. My email is listed below. And of course, I'd love to do a personal reading for you if you choose. Just send me a little email, shoot me an email, and we'll work through that. Other than that, that's what I have for the month of October. And I want you to have a fabulous month. And as always, Virgo, I am sending loving energy your way until we meet again in November. Bye bye.